Usually a coffee video stops right over here. But there is way more to it. The prepping, buying the coffee, and especially cleaning afterwards. Some parts of the coffee equipment can be easily dry cleaned, but others, like your Moka pot, requires a little bit more care.
At the end, a coffee machine is not a one-time thing. You want it to last. In many cases, it could be a lifetime investment, so you might want to know how to clean it and take good care of it.
On today's video, we will learn how to clean a Moka pot, the do's and don'ts, how far and thorough can you be with your cleaning, and if it's even worth it or useful to clean your Moka pot that much. The first thing to discuss is what to do after brewing your coffee. Should you pour water into your Moka pot straight away? Should you open your Moka pot immediately? Personally, I prefer to pour the water in immediately and then let it rest for a couple hours at least and clean it afterwards. This way, you let the metal rest and lower its temperature so that when you open it, the stresses are not that big. But if you want to open it straight away, that's fine as well. Just make sure that your Moka pot is cool, which you can achieve by pouring cold water over it before opening it. Let's get to cleaning. First step is to open your Moka pot. Just be mindful about how you grab your Moka pot and be careful not to put your hands in the handle. Trust me, you don't want to wreck the handle while opening your Moka pot. Now, it could be ideal if you could not spill water all around your kitchen, like I did here. Let's remove the pack and the filter from your Moka pot, and with the help of a spoon, let's throw the coffee into the bin. And remember, the more coffee that goes to your bin, the less coffee that will go to your pipes. Look at that clean filter. There are multiple ways in which you can clean your Moka pot. Just rinsing it with some water could be enough. On most coffee places, that's all what they do. The Moka pot ends up being clean. But if you want to use some soap, that's fine as well. That's what I do pretty much every day. If your Moka pot is not too dirty, soap shouldn't be needed. But if you are like a clean freak, like I am, then using soap is the only way to remove those last bits of coffee oil that get stuck to the walls of your Moka pot. Removing them is not necessary at all, and not doing so can have some benefits. Your Moka pot will definitely last for longer since it will not be receiving the friction of all that scrubbing. Regardless if you are using soap or not, one thing that I'd really recommend is to remove the rubber and the filter from the bottom of your Moka pot. Doing so with the help of a spoon is quite easy, and it will be a boost for the cleanness of your Moka pot. It also will help it to dry faster, which is very much appreciated, especially if you only have one Moka pot and you want to make multiple coffees per day on it. A small cleaning tool like the one I just used can be really helpful to reach the less accessible parts of your pot. And using a scrub, it's just optional. But we are here to see the full cleaning process. So let's just turn on the hot water. Let's put some soap into our scrub and let's get to cleaning. I've said that using soap is pretty much optional, but why is that the case? The main reason is of course that removing the oil from the walls of your Moka pot is not necessary at all. It's not harmful for you to leave it, and it won't really affect the taste of your coffee. If you start to feel like it does, you can always use soap from time to time, and that will probably be enough. It is not something that you have to do every single day. Furthermore, using soap has at least one clear drawback, and that is that it will make the rubber of your moka pot get a nasty brown color. It will get that color even if you don't use soap, just because the rubber will be in contact with the coffee. But it really won't help. So if you really want to delay getting that brown color, just don't use that much soap. You won't prevent it, but you will delay it. If you decide to use soap, just be careful with it, especially with the more delicate parts of your moka pot. That will be the filter and the brim of the base, where the screw marks are. If your moka pot is painted, like mine is, the paint will get scratched over time, especially when you are opening your moka pot. But that's fine, at the end it's just decoration. I was having a hard time finding where the filter was, but I finally found it. If you've reached this far into the video, thanks a lot, and please consider subscribing and maybe even giving it a thumbs up if you have liked the video so far. I got this tool on Amazon and I'm really loving it. It's really helpful to clean small holes, and it really bumps up the cleaning experience of not only your coffee equipment, but of any other kitchen tool that you might have. I also use it to clean those metal straws that look really fancy. They come also in glass, and this is pretty much the ideal tool for cleaning them. If you have decided to use soap, this is probably the most important step. Make sure that you properly rinse all your equipment. You don't want to be leaving traces of soap all around. That could really affect the taste of your future coffees. And I'm not sure about you, but I don't really want to be drinking soap. So remove it. Try to use as less water as possible, unlike I did for the video, but use enough to remove all of the soap. If you're not cleaning your moka pot by hand and you're using a dishwasher, it will probably take care of all of these hurdles by itself. I would definitely use a dishwasher if I had one, but it is what it is and it isn't what it isn't. Once you have cleaned your moka pot and rinse it, make sure to also clean the sink and especially the scrub. Like, you wouldn't want to be using a dirty scrub to clean your dishes again. So yeah, make sure to be nice and tidy with it. One really cool tip to properly rinse and clean the filter of your moka pot is to put it against the tap and use the high pressure of the water stream to rinse it inside. Otherwise the soap can get stuck in there and you really can't notice it because you don't really see inside of the filter. So that was all of the cleaning, and here we can see how the moka pot is drying at the end.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room and probably the reason why you're here. Because using soap or not, that's optional. Leaving the moka pot with water, leaving it for longer or not with the water inside, cleaning it right away when you have finished making your coffee or waiting more, that's all the little details. But this is the reason why we all want to know how to clean our moka pot, and it is that no one likes having yellow rubber or even brownies. So, how to avoid that and how to have your rubber looking like this? That's easy. Buy new rubbers. Like, they're extremely cheap, and it doesn't matter, like, if you wash your rubber with soap, it will get yellow or brownish faster, but it will get yellow or brownish just by using the moka pot, just by having the coffee around the thing. So get new ones, like $1 for one. If you buy them on packs of 9, you can get 9 for $5. That's simple as that. And yeah, there might be other considerations like don't screw your Moka pot too hard. Don't leave your Moka pot screwed all the way through for weeks or months. Like if you have a holiday home, a second house, and you have a Moka pot there, and you just leave it all screwed for how much amount of time are you gonna be away from home? That's not gonna work. Leave it open. Like, that will improve the health of your rubber. Probably the other option is just easier. Get some rubbers, have them stored. You can order them whenever. They last a lot, but you can always get more. See you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Click the subscribe button to like and subscribe.